Football Friday Night is brought to you by Hawthorne Bank. With 7 locations in mid-Missouri, we're here to help you. St. Mary's Sports Medicine, we'll get you back in the game. Rourke Aluminum, Steve's Pest Control, Custom Screen Printing, Kemker Heating and Air Conditioning, and Randy Kaiser, State Farm Insurance. It's Football Friday Night. Here's Rod Smith.
Good evening, happy Halloween, and welcome to a haunting edition of Football Friday Night. The high school playoffs continue tonight. Week 2 of district play. You have to win to keep on playing. In Jefferson City, the J fans celebrating Halloween and hoping to celebrate a victory over the Jaguars from Fort Zumwalt West. Both teams 7-3. The winner would play for a district championship next week. Jays move 80 yards on the opening drive. Elijah Pittman, the last 23, 7-0 JC. The senior back with a huge night. Still in the opening quarter, Isaac Rolling finds Alan Retchen. That's a 23-yard scoring play. Make it 14-0 with 4:15 to play in the first quarter. Zumwalt West driving inside the Jaybird 5. Fumble. That's recovered by Austin Gerloff at the 4. Number 45 comes up with it. Everybody's happy, including the saxophone-playing horse. First one I've ever seen. Big turnover here for the Jays. That would lead to the 96-yard drive. Rolling to Retchen again. Pretty pass play, 18 yards. Jays jolting the Jaguars. It was 21-0. Zumwalt West got on the board. Jags looking for more, but look at the tip ball intercepted by the Jays. Isaac Moreland, and a nice run back into West territory. The Jays taking advantage of another turnover. Turned into Jeff City points. Rolling to Pittman on a 14-yard touchdown pass near the end of the first half. 28-7 at the half. Pittman over 200 yards in the opening half alone. He ran a 77-yard touchdown in early in the second half. Jays go on to win it 42-28. Jeff City is 9-3. That is a very good win for Ted LePage and the Jaybirds, who advance to the district championship next week on the road at Francis Howell. They will play Howell, who beat Blue Springs South 41-7.
Great effort out of our team. You saw the non-quit, and Fort Zumwalt West got to give a lot of credit to them, but boy, did our players play hard. And we had a great game plan, offense, defense, special teams. I think our kids really executed well tonight. I think just our overall team play, there was unselfishness tonight, and I really appreciate that.
And a great win for the Battle Spartans tonight. They come back to beat Waynesville on the road 21-17. Nash Sutherland, a 4-yard touchdown run with 18 seconds to go. Battle will move on to play Camdenton for a district title next week at the Lake. The Lakers beat Rolla 34-17 to move to 8-2. Only 2 unbeaten high school football teams in mid-Missouri after the first 10 weeks. One of those, the California Pintos. Tony Mullen made a visit to see his friends in Montauk County tonight. Tony?
Thanks a lot, Rod. California open district play last week. Big win over Versailles. Put the Pintos at 10-0 on the season. California back on the home field tonight. Riley Field hosting an improved Southern Boone team that started 0-6. Eagles had won 4 straight coming into this one, but they ran into a buzzsaw tonight. First drive of the game, Pintos finish it in the end zone. 22-yard touchdown run. Jaden Barr, 7-zip. Later in the opening quarter, Barr with a screen pass to Walker Bogart. Nice blocking by the Pintos, and he will take it the distance. 63 yards to pay dirt. Make it 14-0 California. Southern Boone had a couple of decent drives going in the first half, but one of them ended on downs. This one ended on the tip ball and the interception by Bogart, and he will take this one back a ways, finally taken down by the Eagles at the Southern Boone 43-yard line. California would cash in on the very next play. Barr going deep. Drew Norton on the receiving end of that one made it 21-0. Pintos put 35 points on the board in the second quarter. Bogart taking this one 50 yards. It was 49-0 at half. California, another big win, 63-6 to go to 11-0 on the year. So the Pintos will host the district title game next week against who? I bet Rod's going to tell us right about now.
All right, thanks a lot, Tony. Next up for those Pintos, the winner of tonight's Blair Oaks Fulton game in Wardsville. Blair Oaks moving up to Class 3 this season, but they've been playing bigger schools for years, so not much new. The Fulton Hornets coming in at 6-4. First ever meeting between these two schools in football. Blair Oaks jumping on top early and often. Michael Draley takes the snap, 11 yards, 7-0, 2.5 minutes into the game. Look at this play. Fulton fumbling the ball. It's picked up out of midair by Caleb Bischoff. He recovers and returns it. 28 yards, 14 zip. Blair Oaks on top. Falcons not finished yet in the opening quarter. Draley with an interception sets up the Blair Oaks keeper, Jordan Hare. Nice moves. 12-yard touchdown. It's 21-0 Blair Oaks early in the second quarter. Bischoff in from 3 yards out. The senior back with over 100 yards on the ground. It was 28-0 Falcons. Dominic Jamerson would break free from his own 31. He will go 69 yards. Also took a screen pass 46 yards later. Blair Oaks led it 45-7 at the half. Falcons close to 400 yards in that opening half. They win it 52-14. Now 9-2 sets up the big rematch with California at the home of the Pintos next Friday. I think we might send a camera to that one. The Mexico Bulldogs, one of the great stories in mid-Missouri high school football, 8-2, playing in Hannibal tonight. A team they lost to earlier this season. Mexico up 7-0 at halftime. Opening kickoff in the second half, that is DeMilo Nunnally going 91 yards for the Mexico touchdown. 14-0 Bulldogs. Mexico strikes again. Karsten Eckerd, big 18-yard touchdown. It was 21-0. Good news, right? Ooh, Mexico had led 26-0 in the regular season matchup, only to lose, giving up 27 in the fourth quarter. Hannibal won that game. Pirates coming back tonight, made it close, but this time Mexico holds on to win it 21-14. Huge win for Steve Haig and the Mexico football program. Now 9-2. The Bulldogs will likely play Helias next Friday night in Jeff City. The South Callaway Bulldogs have cruised through the season 10-0. Their closest game so far, 53-14. Nothing's been close. Back in the home field in Mocaine tonight, South Callaway hosting a much improved Hallsville Indian team. They came in at 8-2, probably the toughest test of the season so far for South Callaway. Bulldogs didn't make it look too tough. They get on the board first. Troy Hedges finds Dylan Hare for the 5-yard touchdown pass. South Cal up 6-0. Bulldogs force Hallsville to punt on the next possession. Corey Hanger takes the punt, makes his way through the Hallsville defense. Hanger goes 70 yards for the touchdown. South Callaway up 12-0. Next possession, South Cal. Henches on the play action, throws deep to Corey Hanger. 44-yard touchdown. It was 19-0 Bulldogs on that new turf. Still in the first. Hanger again on the sweep. He runs free, 29-yard touchdown. South Callaway led it 26-0 after one quarter. In the second, Hanger not finished. Takes the option pitch. He's gone. 54-yard touchdown. Hanger with 6 touchdowns. Bulldogs led it 33-0. Also had a pick 6, a punt return, 2 rushing, 2 receiving touchdowns. South Callaway gets another one. Henches deep to Hare for the touchdown. All Bulldogs tonight, as it has been all season, 61-0 over Hallsville. South Callaway is 11-0 on the season. Osage wins. The Indians are moving on. They beat Ava 41-30. Osage is 9-2. They will play at Mountain Grove next Friday night. Smith Cotton's season comes to an end. Tigers lose to Carthage 28-6. Centralia falls. The Panthers are done. Orchard Farm moves on with a 35-13 victory. In Kingdom City tonight, the North Callaway Thunderbirds playing the Panthers from Palmyra. Tough day for North Callaway. Palmyra up 24-0 at the half. Panthers extending that lead early in the third. Ben Chafee swings it out to Skylar Klein, takes it in for the score. It was 30-0 Palmyra. Later in the third, more Panthers. Chafee, screen pass to Klein, who goes in for the touchdown again. Palmyra wins it 36-0. The T-Birds season is over. West Strand moving on. A big 57-0 win over Fayette. The Hornets are 10-1. Salisbury losing to Marceline 48-7. So Marceline and West Strand will play for a district title next Friday night at West Strand. The Cardinals from Tipton losing on the road 28-12 tonight. Card season is over. Herman will continue to play. The Bearcats win over Brentwood. They will play either Lutheran North or Trinity Catholic. That game is tomorrow. Meanwhile, Paris losing to South Shelby. Van Far falls to Bowling Green 71-60. to 20. Congratulations to Helias and Fatima girls volleyball teams. Both one match away from state championships down in Cape Girardeau. Helias won all 3 pool play matches today, improving to an amazing 42-0-1 on the season. That is a new Missouri State record for any class for total wins for a high school volleyball team in a season. They need one more tomorrow for the Class 3 state title. They will play that 6 p.m. tomorrow against Villa Duchesne. Meanwhile, Fatima won 2 and split 1 pool play match in Class 2. Mark Bachstruck and the Lady Comets will play Liberty Mountain View for a Class 2 state championship tomorrow, that at 4:30. Our own Tony Mullen will be in Cape Girardeau to cover the 2 volleyball state championship matches. We'll have highlights for you of Helias and Fatima. Back to high school football. The offense gets all the glory, but my good friend Steve Hotzenpiller at Steve's Pest Control likes to give the defense some credit. Here we go. Our defensive pest of the night. Jay's defense, big turnovers. Isaac Moreland with 2 interceptions. Thus, he becomes the Steve's Pest Control defensive pest of the week. And our Hawthorne Bank High School team of the night honors go to the Mexico Bulldogs. What a huge win for the program, upsetting Hannibal on the road tonight. Congratulations to Steve Haig and the Dogs, and you gotta give also a little credit to the Battle Spartans. What a great win down in Waynesville. Battle moves on, the only Columbia team still alive in the state playoffs. For all of your scores and information and to vote on the play of the week later on this weekend, go to our High School Football Central page. That is at our webpage, connectmidmissouri.com. We have 11 local high school football teams that will make it on to district championship games next Friday night. Helias or Moberly will be the 11th. That's it for a Football Friday night. Thanks to our KRCG crew, Tony Mullen, TJ Fensky, Con Costin, producer Jenny Weiser, our World Series director Phil Capps. Enjoy the rest of Halloween. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.
Football Friday Night has been brought to you by Hawthorne Bank, St. Mary's Sports Medicine, Rourke Aluminum, Steve's Pest Control, Custom Screen Printing, Kempker Heating and Air Conditioning, and Randy Kaiser's State Farm Insurance.